Hi guys! For today, let's talk about the Newton's third law of motion, which is the law of action and reaction. But first, let me introduce my groupmates with you. Geraldine Ilorimo, Kyla Monteclaro, Jenny Ladica, Ronel Hagnis, Brandon Ebro, and I am Sandra Lee J.E. Hassan. It is stated that for every reaction in action, there is an equal or opposite reaction. Whenever an object pushes or presses against the second object, there is a resistance from it, returning the same amount of force. Object A must apply enough force to make object beautiful. So now, for us to be able to deeply understand about the law of action and reaction, let's take a look at these few examples.
Volleyball, or let's just call throwing the ball up. When Sandra threw the ball, she exerted the force and the ball reacted. It moved and went in the different direction. The second one is basketball. When you bounce a basketball in the ground, the force of the basketball pushing down to the ground is equal and opposite to the force of the basketball pushing back up when it bounces. The third one is boxing. Whenever one body exerts a force on the second body, the first body experiences a force that is equal in magnitude and opposite in directions to the force that it exerts.
Oh, meron! Tingnan ko lang yung reaction ng coin sa
When you flick the coin, it hits the first one or the action. And the coin tries to move away from the first one, which is what we call the reaction.
Fifth is walking. While moving on the ground, we exert the force by our feet to push the ground backward. The ground exerts the force of the same magnitude on our feet forward, which makes us move forward. Sixth is pushing a wall. When you push on a wall, the wall pushes back on you, with a force equal in strength to the force you exerted.
Why we study the law of action and reaction? Because for everything you input to the world, you will output an equal proportion to that which you input. This is the fundamental of the universe, right? If you go to the gym X amount of times, you will obtain X result with accordance to the effort that you put in. The reason I find this to be an extremely empowering law, Newton's third law of motion, is the fact that you are in control. The life that you have is the life that you chose. The decisions that you made have put where you are today. A lot of you guys are happy with your life that you have today. A lot of you guys are not. And that is the direct proportion with the action and decisions that you made. If you want a lovely life, just continue what you are doing. But if you want a different life, then make a different choices. So that's it, everyone. I hope you learned something about the Newton's third law of motion, which is the law of action and reaction.